Yo guys, what is up? It's Teach here, coming at you again with another video, and we are over on Lost Island, and this video should help you out a ton. This is where you can find 4 awesome metal congregations, metal spawns, the best metal concentrations on the map. Each one has a different style to it, whether it be the largest area, the most concentrated, the best for solos. I have 4 different unique areas for you. So we're going to go and start out with spot number 1 right here. These are the chords, 68.6, 30.9, and essentially this is the mountain you're looking for. Now, when it comes to the concentration of metal, this is the highest concentration of metal on the map. If you go to the top of this mountain, you're going to end up with a large amount of high-quality metal nodes, and if you just scale the top of this thing, the entire thing is going to be filled with high-quality metal nodes, a few non-high qualities, but you're going to get quite a few metal runs, I guess, just by hitting the top of this mountain, and that's not that much space, and it's pretty much the highest concentration of metal on the entire map. And you can kind of just scale the top of this mountain with your Quetzal or your RG, Anki, Magma, whatever you have, and that'll be the best way to get metal on this map for concentration wise. Now, it is not the most metal, but it's the closest metal together. So that's this mountain for you. Now, the next spot is actually the most metal on the map. This is the best way to go about getting it. It's right down here in the desert zone. This is not the most concentrated, so it's not going to be the easiest to pick up. However, this zone has the most metal on the entire map. So 80.6, 71.4. And all you got to do is find this giant mountain. Now, this giant mountain, around the base of it, if you circle around the base of it, the entire base is lined with metal. All of that is metal down there. But it's kind of hard to get, obviously, because it's a lot of space you have to cover in order to get all this metal. It's not all high quality either. It's just a ton of metal. So the entire base of this mountain is covered in it. Now, the top of the mountain doesn't really have much at all, if any, metal. There's a couple of nodes, but nothing like high quality up here. So you're better off just kind of going around the back side of this mountain, and you can see it right here. Tons of metal. Now, this is probably where you're going to find your large metal run people that are in this zone right here, because it's got the most metal, and you can kind of hit these other small mountains as well for metal on this map. So it's got, this area by itself has the largest metal concentration on the map, but not like concentrated, if that makes sense. So this zone is very, very, very good to get a large quantity of metal. It's just going to take you some time in order to get all of it. Now, unfortunately, the top of this mountain doesn't actually have anything that you're looking for. So you kind of just got to go around the base of the mountain. So that's the second zone right there, 80.6, 71.4. Now, metal spot number 3, this is a little bit different. Now, when it comes to my favorite spot, this is almost it. It almost topped the other 2 for the ability to have access. Hello, Allosaurus, can you not? Yeah, let's not. Thank you. So this mountain itself has a large concentration of smaller, like easy to hit rocks. They're not spread out, but the little zones of them are. You can see they're inside of the mountain. And there's a lot of concentrated metal rock, so high quality metal nodes are in this zone. Now, this entire mountain has it on it. The benefit is if you get to the top of the mountain, you can get quite a bit of metal. However, it's not the most metal on the map. It's just a lot of metal in general. So it's probably like tied for that first spot that we had for like the easiest to access, because you just go around the top of this mountain and you're going to end up with quite a bit of metal. However, can be kind of hard to get to, due to the fact it's on top of the mountain. Now, if you go around the kind of middle section of the mountain, you're also going to find quite a bit of metal. So that just takes some time to do that. But this mountain right here at these chords, 59.6, 61.1, is where you're going to find a very, very significant chunk of metal. Now, the next spot is my favorite spot for solo and metal, just like for small tribes and stuff like that. I'm just going to quickly fly over to it. If you go up this river at the castle right here, there's a waterfall on the northern side. See it right there? Inside of this, it takes a second to render in when you move at 1,000,000 miles an hour. off to the left-hand side is a very good amount of metal. Now, this metal is very easy to access. There's like 10, 15 nodes in here, and you're very safe getting it. This is not like, you're not going to be able to get any sort of massive amount of metal, but this right here is going to give you a very good early source for metal, a couple thousand per run. Now, question is, if it's enough for you, then you're going to have to come back a few times. But that being said, it's a great source of metal to prop you up in the early game, and that's kind of what a lot of people need, and then move on to the other 3 nodes. So those are the 4 best metal spots that I have found in this game. Make sure you comment below if you have something different or you notice something else. Make sure you smash that like button, and if you haven't considered subscribing, that would be awesome. All right, teach out.